Welcome to yourprimetimesports.com. It's week 9 of the football season, week 7 of conference play, or actually week 6 of conference play, and we are live from Haley Field in Blytheville, Arkansas. The Paragould Rams are in town to face the Blytheville Chickasaws for tonight's 5A East game of the week. And hello, I'm Dave Grimm, and Clifton Garmuth is out of pocket tonight. He is otherwise engaged, and I am with our cameraman who's going to do double duty tonight, Brett Carlile, in with us tonight. First time you had a headset on this year.
First time.
You're actually going to be able to hear what we're doing and put the camera on what we're talking about.
Exactly.
That'll work out.
That'll work out real good.
So this is a crucial game for the Blytheville Chickasaws, folks, because they are, well, I'm going to bring it up while I'm talking to you so I'll be able to know what I'm talking about. The conference standings are as follows. Blytheville right now in a three-way tie for fourth place at 2-3 in conference play, and they have the edge as far as who gets the fourth conference spot in the state playoffs in a couple of weeks. They're playing against Paragould tonight. Now, Forest City, just above them at 3-2, is playing against Wynn tonight. I think we know how that one's probably going to turn out.
You're right.
So that will put, if Blytheville wins tonight and Forest City loses tonight, that'll put those two schools tied at 3-3 in conference play and headed for a showdown that we are going to bring you next Friday night right here on yourprimetimesports.com. Also, BB and Nettleton playing against each other tonight, and they are both 2-3.
Right.
And so whoever is the winner of that game is going to be up in the mix as well. So there'll be three. If Blytheville wins and Forest City loses, there will be three teams with a 3-3 record, all tied for third at that point.
Right. It's definitely going to be a great evening for football.
And it's going to have to end up going to the tiebreakers and the head-to-heads and all that stuff. And, of course, we are on top of it, and we will bring you the latest scenarios immediately following tonight's 5A East games.
Man, what a night.
They are about to bring. Have they done the national anthem yet?
No, have not done the national anthem.
So we came on before the national anthem.
Yes, as a matter of fact, they're doing it right now.
They're doing it right now. So what we're going to do, folks, you see me leaning in here to mess with some control. We are going to take a break. And when we come back, we will bring you tonight's game of the week, Paragould and Blytheville, on yourprimetimesports.com.
You get big-time savings and hometown service. Always a bed, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Baird, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
At First National Bank, you have convenience right at your fingertips. And instant buying power. It's so easy. And when you're on the go, well, you know what to do. We understand the importance of now. First National Bank, the working bank for working people.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
And welcome back to yourprimetimesports.com. The national anthem has been sung. And the teams are about to make their way out on the field. Went over the playoff picture with you. Very crucial game for Blytheville. Must win for Blytheville. Paragould out of the playoff picture. They are 1-4 in conference, as are the Greene County Tech Eagles. So the two teams from Greene County are done as far as the playoff picture is concerned.
Well, I tell you what, a breezy night, isn't it?
That's right. It's very cool and very windy, and we are feeling the effects of it up here in the press box at Haley Field. Should have brought a heavier coat.
Well,
You did. I did not. So if you hear my teeth chattering on the air tonight, you will have the explanation for it. Now, I will go over this with the folks also as we see the captains making their way out to the field to flip the coin. Our next game broadcast will be a basketball game Tuesday night. We will be back in this neck of the woods. Just up the street, we'll be at Armorel for a basketball game, a boys game between the Marmaduke Greyhounds and the Armorel Tigers. That'll be Tuesday night right here on yourprimetimesports.com. And then next Friday, our final football broadcast of the 2012 season. And we'll have these Blytheville Chickasaws back on one more time as they fight for their playoff lives at Forest City. And it'll be the first time and the only time we've been able to get Forest City football on your primetime sports.
That's right. We haven't had one up to this point, have we?
But we're going to have them a lot in basketball.
Yeah.
They've got a heck of a boys basketball team, and you will see them a lot on your primetime sports. But as far as football goes, it will be the first and only time in this 10-week season that we've been able to get them on. The Blytheville Chickasaws won the toss and deferred to the second half. So that means Paragould will get the ball to start this ball game. Tomorrow on Double G Sports Talk Saturday, we got a full lineup for you. Our first guest will be the head coach of these Blytheville Chickasaws, Vince McCroskey. He'll be our first guest. The second guest will be Bruce Guthrie from the Paragould Daily Press Sports Department. And then the third guest is the big one. It's the first in our Legends series. And I actually have already recorded this interview. I sat down with him earlier this week. From the Harlem Globetrotters, the legend, Meadowlark Lemon. He will be our third guest tomorrow. And our final guest will be the head girls basketball coach of the BB Badgers, Greg Ritchie. That's our lineup for tomorrow, 8:30, Double G Sports Talk Saturday. And I think the other G will be with me for at least part of the time tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so.
Clifton will be along for the ride in the morning. Looks like we are about to get underway. Both teams have, on their respective ends of the field, are about to run through their banners, and we're about to get underway. And I'm already in a basketball mood. I'm going to have to get back in football mode tonight.
Yeah, a couple of more times anyway, right?
We did a basketball game Tuesday night in Rector. We did a couple. We did a doubleheader.
Yeah.
Girls and boys. Izzard County at Rector. Rector won both of those games, and they are actually now available on our video channel.
I checked that out. That was really good.
Did you? Yeah, what?
Yeah.
That was your camera work.
I know.
You're doing,
that was the night I got motion sick, right?
Yeah. You're doing. He's pulling double duty tonight, folks. He's serving as the color man and doing the camera.
We'll see how
at the same time.
We'll see how coordinated I am. Can I run the camera and talk at the same time?
We're going to find out. Now, we have worked in tandem before, but it was when it was radio.
Right.
Last year at the Greene County Tech Christmas Classic, he did at least a couple of games with me. Here come the Chickasaws. Week 9 about to get underway.
You know, Dave, I was listening to you say a while ago that the boys are wearing pink socks tonight.
That's right. You can see those. I don't know if you can see those right now, but they are pink socks, maybe some pink gloves out there, too. I'm not sure. Because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
You know what they're going to be doing in the NFL this week?
At the New York Jets game.
That's exactly right.
The New York Jets game, I forget who they're playing, but the flags will be pink in that game on Sunday in New York.
You know how that got to be?
Some 11-year-old kid wrote him a letter.
Yeah.
Said, you know what you ought to do? You ought to make those flags. And they by gosh, did it.
They did. He wrote the Mr. Goodell and got him to do it. And they said, we'll do it at the New York Jet game. And that's exactly what they did.
So my question is this. Do you hope for a lot of penalties in that game?
Well, I'm sure. You know, the Jets are kind of questionable anyway.
Yeah, I know. Paragould will get the ball to start the game. The kick will be made. The kickoff will be made by number 88, DeQuan Young of the Blytheville Chickasaws. And these mics, we were commenting on this at the basketball game Tuesday. These mics have gotten really sensitive. That's fine. You can hear the crowd through these mics. You can hear the band through these mics, especially in a gym during basketball.
Exactly.
So you can really hear the atmosphere coming through our headset microphones.
Of course, we're right on the field tonight.
At Blytheville, the press box is literally on top of the field. We have got the best seats in the house. There's the whistle. We're going to get this underway. Young's going to put his foot into it. Line drive kick fielded by Dexter Thompson at the 12. And he's still on his feet. He has broken through the initial scrum and is brought down at the 38 or 9 yard line. So that was a pretty decent return for Dexter Thompson. They're going to spot it at the 38, and that's where the Paragould Rams will take over. 1st and 10. First possession of the ball game. The quarterback is Michael Stidham, and he is he's under center actually, and he hands it off. Not much there for the running back, Dylan Hoggard. Might have lost some yards on that one. Yeah,
it's like he lost about 2 yards.
Lost a couple, back to the 36, at least 2nd down and 12. Not a fantastic start for the Rams. Blytheville knows what they are playing for. It's their senior night here tonight. They had those festivities prior to the game. 2 men in motion. I didn't think that was legal, but I guess it is now. Stidham, 3-step drop, airs it out. Thompson hauls it in. No, incomplete. At around the 40-yard line of Blytheville, Thompson could not haul that one in. That'll bring up 3rd down and 12. The clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Try to bring you updates from the other 3 5A East games as the night progresses, because those games, one in particular, Nettleton and BB, is important as far as conference seeding in the tournament.
Is BB at Nettleton? Or
no, it's Nettleton at BB tonight. Third and 12. Rams. Stidham rolls right, looking downfield. Decides to take it himself, and he is so close to the first down. He's hit right at the stick, and it depends on where the referee decides to spot the ball. It looks like it will be short. 4th down and 1. Ball on the 47. Now here's an interesting call for the Paragould Rams. First drive of the game, 1 yard shy on 4th down, and 3 yards shy of Blytheville territory. And it looks like they're going to go. Under center is Stidham. Hands it off, up the middle. Hoggard gets the first down. Big first down for the Rams right there.
Well, that was a big play. Brought him out to midfield.
Here's the replay on that. Hoggard right up the middle, just enough for a first down. First and 10, they move the chains, and they are in Blytheville territory. The ball on the Chickasaw 49-yard line. Not the first time we've had either of these teams. We've had both of them at various points on your primetime sports this year. Hoggard gets through. Hoggard to the 30, the 20, still on his feet at the 10, fumbles out of bounds. No, it did not go out of bounds. I don't know who fell on it. A Blytheville Chickasaw fell on it in the end zone. It'll be a touchback for the Chicks. And we're looking at it on the replay right now. And number 16, is that right? Or number 10?
I believe it was 16. I believe it was 16.
For the Chickasaws. No, number 10. Corey Crawford fell on the ball and saved. That was a heck of a run by Hoggard, and then he did the unthinkable inside the 10 and fumbled it into the end zone. I thought it went out of bounds. It did not. First and 10 for the Chickasaws at their own 20. Waiting on the referee to signal that things can get underway. Apparently there was a flag. Was there a flag?
Looks like there was a 5-yard penalty. I'm not sure what the call was.
Okay, well, it's going to be 1st and 5. Ball placed on the 25 now. And here's the first play from scrimmage for the Chicks, and not much there for the running back. Looked like number 20. It is. And that's Sean Rayner. Actually lost a yard on the play. Back to the 24. 2nd down and 6 now for the Chicks. They got more yards on the penalty than they've gotten so far in this drive. Okay, going the other direction, opposite field run, and 1st down for DeMadre Clark. And I'm going to look at that one on the replay because that one, I didn't even see that one develop. We're on the replay now. That's the quarterback. Faked the handoff and bootlegged out to the opposite direction. And he got the 1st down, didn't he? Awfully close.
Well, there's a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play, and
not sure what the call is yet.
Blytheville doesn't look optimistic. That may go against them. Personal foul against the Chickasaws. That is a costly penalty against the Chicks. It negates the 1st down. And it'll back them all the way up to their own 15, 16-yard line is where they spot the ball. They'll replay 2nd down. Is that correct?
Yeah, it looks like 2nd down and 10.
No, I'll tell you what they did. It's 1st and 10, and I'll tell you why. As soon as we see where they spot the ball. It was 1st and 10 because the personal foul was a dead ball foul. The result of the play was a 1st down. They went ahead and gave him the 1st down and then assessed the yardage after.
Sure.
So it was 1st down on that play. 1st and 10 from their own 16. Yardage on that was 5. And that brings up 2nd down and 5 to the 21. Quarterback, aired it out to nobody in particular. Over the heads of everyone. And that'll stop the clock with 8:52 remaining here in the 1st quarter. 3rd down and 5.
I'd like to mention that this broadcast is being made possible by,
our scoreboard is
that's exactly
sponsored
right.
by the Big Top Flea Market in Paragould, Arkansas. They are our scoreboard sponsors for the remainder of this and the basketball season as well. They hand the ball off up the middle, nothing there. Nothing there for the running back, number 42, Malik Walker. He got exactly nothing. 0 on the carry. 4th and 5, and they're going to have to punt. Blytheville not looking sharp here on their opening drive. Not looking like a playoff team for sure on their opening drive. It's awfully cold and windy out there, and that may be having an effect.
Of course, the wind is in their favor right now.
It is. It's at their backs. Here is the punt, and it's a nice punt. Going to bound at the 40 and roll to the 32. Paragould will take over on their own 32-yard line for their 2nd possession of the ball game. The fumble into the end zone ended their 1st possession of the ball game. They were moving the ball. Great run by Hoggard, and then he fumbled it. What looked like he fumbled out of bounds, I don't know how in the world stayed in bounds and went into the end zone. If a Paragould player could have just fallen on it,
right,
6 points Paragould. Blytheville was in the right place at the right time.
He lost the ball at about the 5-yard line.
So it's 1st and 10 Paragould. Up the middle on the run, still on his feet. Hoggard finally brought down. He fought for those 2 or 3 yards. They're going to spot it on the 34. He got exactly 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Stidham under center, and he's going to pitch. It's a halfback pass. Looking to pass. Oh, and that's going to be intentional grounding.
Oh.
That's going to be intentional grounding. He pitched it to Dalton West, and West, rather than take the sack, decided to throw the ball behind him. Nobody in particular. You know, it could have been ruled a fumble. He threw that behind him.
It looked like a fumble from...
An intentional grounding call against Paragould. So not only are they going to get the ball marked off a penalty from where it happened, they're also going to lose a down. It'll be 3rd down and about 24. 25 maybe. Yep. 3rd down and 26 yards to go. You suppose they'll pass?
They'll have to. If that or to get another run, they could get a run like they had.
Here we go. The offense is spread out all over the field. 3rd and 26. Stidham, screen pass. Caught. And he's dropped immediately. That is number 82, Caleb Carner, on the catch. Another flag comes in. And it looks like it's going to be a hold call against Paragould. And I believe that penalty will be declined. Oh, it's a defensive hold. Wow, that is an automatic 1st down. Should be. Let's see. Wow, that Paragould needed that. They were in a deep hole. And the call is defensive holding against the Chickasaws.
That brings them up almost back to the original.
Will it still be 3rd down, though? I thought that a defensive hold was an automatic 1st down. Maybe not. It says 3rd down and 9. The ball spotted on the 33. Okay, 3rd and 9. Here come the Rams. Stidham calls timeout. Timeout, Paragould Rams, and we're going to take the timeout too. It's scoreless with 6:55 remaining in the 1st quarter. We'll be back on yourprimetimesports.com.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
At First National Bank, you have convenience right at your fingertips. And instant buying power. It's so easy. And when you're on the go, well, you know what to do. We understand the importance of now. First National Bank, the working bank for working people.
All right, we're back after the timeout. Immediately, there goes Stidham to work, and he's sacked. On 3rd and 9, he's sacked all the way back at the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down, and they're going to be forced to punt.
Looks like number 23. I'm not sure who that was.
For the Blytheville Chickasaws got the sack. It's Marcus Northern. Marcus Northern on the sack, and that forces the Rams to punt the football. The punter looks like number 26, Alec Carter. That one's shanked over to the right side and out of bounds. That's not a good punt at all. That gives Blytheville excellent field possession, best they've had tonight. They are in Paragould territory. Ball went out of bounds about the 35-yard line. What a punt that was. The net on that punt was, wow, 1-yard punt, folks. 1-yard punt. let's see. No, they were on the 25. It's a 9-yard punt. 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws. Ball on the 33-yard line of Paragould. Flags flying everywhere. Now, see, if these were pink flags, breast cancer awareness would be having a good night right now.
You're exactly right.
We've seen nothing but flags here in the first quarter. The penalty against the Chickasaws. They'll back them up 5, and it'll be 1st and 15. I think somebody moved. You can't do that.
Well, everybody saw it because there were flags on the flag.
Flags from all 3 directions. First and 15. Ball now on the 38. Handoff up the middle, nothing. Haven't gotten a yard up the middle so far tonight.
Well, so far Paragould has read everything on that play that they've got to try to run up through the middle.
Ball carrier on that, number 45, Carlton Lee, who had a pretty decent night against West Memphis the last time we were here. That's the first time we've called his name out tonight. He gets a yard to the 37. 2nd down and 14. And it's going to be offsides against Paragould on that play. More flags. Laundry on the field, Brett. So that'll give them 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Ball will be on the 32. Always take good care of us here at Blytheville. One of only a couple 5A East schools that feed us in the press box. And we had some pizza a while ago, and it was good pizza. All right, 2nd down and 9. Here's DeMadre Clark dropping back to pass. He's under pressure now. He's going to keep it himself. Turns it upfield, still on his feet, inside the 20, inside the 15 before he's brought down. It's definitely a 1st down for the Chicks. And I'm telling you, Clark has been the brightest spot of the offense for the Chickasaws tonight. Here he is under pressure. He just gets right out of it and turns it into a positive, a big positive, a 1st down. Ball spotted on the 13-yard line, 1st and 10 Chicks. Okay, and the handoff around the end, trying to find the edge, and I don't think he got very many yards. Did he get a couple of yards?
I think he's down to about the 8.
Really? Okay, that was number 20 on the carry, Sean Rayner. And let's see where they spot that. He did get inside the 10. They're going to put it down on the 8. Boy, you're good. You can make a living doing this, man. 2nd down and 4. Gain of 6 on the play. Now a timeout's going to be called by Blytheville. And we're going to take the timeout too. 5:13 remaining in this scoreless first quarter, and we'll be back on YourPrimetimeSports.com.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bit Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Baird, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
Welcome back to YourPrimetimeSports.com. After the timeout, we are about to get back underway. Blytheville ball. They have it on the Paragould 8. 2nd down and 4. Clark, naked bootleg. Clark surrounded by white jerseys. He got to the 5. He knocked a couple of those white jerseys backwards. Did not get the 1st down. and they've stopped the clock for some reason. Has a timeout been called by somebody else? I don't know why you would stop the clock in this situation. He stayed in bounds. He didn't get a first down. Okay, that was odd. 3rd down and 2. Ball on the 5. They're over on the left hash, far side of the field. Clark, the quarterback, with a full backfield. He's going to hand it off. And Lee gets close to the goal line. I'm sorry, I believe that was Fred Smith on the carry. He gets the first down. It sure was. Fred Smith on the carry, and he gets the first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1-foot line. Blytheville threatening to score here with 4:39 remaining in the first quarter. Clark, the quarterback, hands it off. Smith, touchdown, Blytheville. It was a 1-foot plunge. Nothing to write home about, but it is 6 points on the board.
Right.
For the Chickasaws.
Say what, they get so bundled up there that it's hard to tell who goes through there, you know.
Well, that's by design. They want to make just enough space for the running back to get across that goal line. And that's exactly what they did. And so now we're going to see, it looks like a 2-point conversion attempt for the Chickasaws. I do not see a kicker out there. Yep, that's exactly what this is going to be. They're going to go for 2. And now we got more confusion on the part of the referees. I don't know why they're stopping play. All right, here we go, the 2-point try. Clark hands it off. Fake pitch back, and nothing there. I don't think he's going anywhere further than the 5-yard line. That was DeQuan Taylor who faked the pitch back to Clark, and nobody bought it. So 4:24 remaining in the first, and it is now 6-0. Blytheville will take a break and be back on your PrimetimeSports.com.
At First National Bank, you have convenience right at your fingertips. And instant buying power. It's so easy. And when you're on the go, well, you know what to do. We understand the importance of now. First National Bank, the working bank for working people.
Welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com. It was a 1-foot plunge for Fred Smith to make the score 6-0. Blytheville with the lead here, 4:24 in the first quarter.
Tell you what, they had nothing to do on that. I mean, they could not get that ball in for the 2-point conversion.
They faked a little trickery.
Right.
They tried a little trickery that blew up on them, backfired on them. Here's the kick. This one more in the air than the last one was. Fielded at the 15-yard line by Dexter Thompson. He's going to be brought down at the 30. The first kickoff was a line drive to Thompson, and he was able to get more yards out of the return. This one stayed up in the air a little while longer.
Sure did.
1st and 10, ball on the, we're going to call it the 31-yard line for the Paragould Rams. Now, this will be their 3rd possession of the ball game. And the first one, they ran all the way down inside the 5 and fumbled it. Second one, they were forced to punt. Here's try number 3. Handoff up the middle. Huggard upended. He is going to get to the 34-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. And that band, all the way across the other side of the field, we're hearing them loud and clear in our microphones.
Loud and clear.
The Blytheville band sits on the visitors' side. We were talking about that in the break. There's Hoggard over the right side of the line. And he got a couple more maybe. We were commenting during the break, that's the first time we'd ever seen the band sit on the visitor's side. The home band sit on the visitor's side.
Right there they are.
There they are, right in front of us. He did get a couple on that play. 3rd and a short 5, a long 4. Ball spotted on the 41. I'm sorry. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line. Pass caught at the 40. First down. Fumble. Recovered by the Rams. I want to look at that again. That's worth looking at again, folks, because that was caught by Darren Addison. He coughed it up, and it looked like Hoggard flew in there to save the day. There's the catch by Addison. Boom, the ball is loose, and there's Hoggard in the right place at the right time. That's an excellent heads-up play by Hoggard.
That's exactly right.
Ball now on the 44-yard line. It was a first down.
You know, a lot of those scoop-up plays like that usually end up in a touchdown.
Scoop and score, baby. That's what you, of course, the coaches don't want you to do that. Fall on the ball. Hoggard, a yard. I don't even think that's Hoggard. No, it's not. That is Jordan Sayer on the carry that time. First time we've called his name out tonight. Ball on the 45 now. 2nd down and 9. You can hear the wind coming into the press box just a little bit through our microphones. It has actually died down a little bit since we got to the stadium. When we got here, it was cutting through us. 2nd and 9 for the Rams. Stidham is going to drop back, and he's going to be sacked. Well, he got out of it a little bit and maybe got back to the original line. Let's see where they spot it. Now, he's going to definitely lose a yard or 2 on this. They're spotting it back at the 43. The ball was on the 46, so he lost 3 on that. It'll be 3rd and 12. And we're closing in on the end of this quarter, too, folks. Minute 25 and counting here in the first. Long 3rd down here for Stidham. He's going to hand it off. No, double handoff up the middle. One of the receivers, number 82, Caleb Corner, was the recipient of the 2nd handoff, and he got very close to first down yardage.
Looks like he's going to be about 3 yards short.
Well, they spotted him way back there. Apparently his knees went down at the Blytheville 49-yard line. He looked like he got further down the field than they're spotting him for. So it's going to be 4th and 3, and Paragould is going to go for it. 4th and 3, Blytheville 49-yard line. Time winding down on the first. Sayer, first down Rams. That wasn't Sayer. Was it Sayer? No, that was Hoggard. Their number 22 and number 23 jerseys keep confusing me. That time it was Hoggard. He did get the first down all the way to the Blytheville 44-yard line. Clock continues to run here in the first quarter. Half a minute to play in the opening stanza. And a whistle's going to blow this one dead. Somebody moved. Don't know which side. Looks like Paragould moved. No. They called. Paragould was walking backwards like they knew the penalty was on them, and then the referee popped out and said it was offsides against the defense. A break for the Rams. It gives them another 5 yards to the 39. 1st and 5. And they might get the play off before the end of this quarter. No, they're not going to even try. 10 seconds left, and the team making their way to the sideline. And we're going to take a break. First quarter over. Blytheville 6, Paragould 0 on yourprimetimesports.com.
At First National Bank, you have convenience right at your fingertips. And instant buying power. It's so easy. And when you're on the go, well, you know what to do. We understand the importance of now. First National Bank, the working bank for working people.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
All right, quarter number 2 in this one about to get underway. Blytheville leads it 6-0. Paragould threatening. They are in Blytheville territory. 1st and 5 after a penalty on the Chickasaw 39-yard line. And the first play of the second quarter about to happen now. Stidham hands it. Hoggard, very close to first down yardage. 4 or 5 on the carry, depending on the spot. Ball put down on the 35, not quite a first down. 4 yards on the carry. 2nd and 1. The last time you and I called a game together, it was a basketball game, and I had no voice. I was completely hoarse.
Well, you had done, 15 or 20 games?
Hoggard, first down.
Well, he made that a definite call, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he only needed a yard. He got 4-5 on that one. Depending on the spot, looks like 4 yards. 31-yard line is where they put it. So this is the first time we've done a game where you can hear what I'm saying. I don't know if
exactly.
Yeah.
Usually I'm just up there steering the camera.
No, but I'm talking about when we were both calling the game.
Oh, right.
You could barely hear me the last time we did that basketball game because of the I was so hoarse. My goodness. And Hoggard didn't get anything that time. They apparently knew they were going to give it to number 22, Hoggard. He actually lost a half a yard on that. Officially, it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Well, no, we're not going to take a yard away from him. We're going to call it 2nd and 10. Immediate hot pass over the left side, complete. And Carner, still on his feet, finally brought down. He looked like he was going down. I'm sorry, that's Darren Addison on the reception. And Addison looked like he was going down and then surged for a couple or 3 more yards. They spot it on the 24. It is not enough for a first down, but they're getting there. 3rd down and 3. Rams moving the football after Blytheville scored the first touchdown to make it 6-0. Hoggard, couple. Not enough for a first down. It's going to be a 4th down. Big play coming up for the Rams. They spot it on the 23, and they need to get to the 21. 4th down and 2. I'm expecting to see if they will try and draw Blytheville off sides here. They almost did. Blytheville flinched. It didn't work. Stidham backs out of there, and he'll call timeout. That's exactly what they tried to do, was draw Blytheville off sides, and it did not work. We're going to take a break. 1 minute, and we'll be back on yourprimetimesports.com.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bed, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Bed, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Bed does it all.
Welcome back to your Primetime Sports.com. Here come the Paragould Rams back out on the field after the timeout. 4th down and 2. Trying to keep this drive alive on the Blytheville 23. They hand it off. Hoggard got the first down and more. Still on his feet. Inside the 5.
Well, that time he was able to hang on to the ball.
They call it a touchdown. Let's look at this real quick on the replay. They're calling it a touchdown. We can bring it up. Hoggard makes his all the way down to the corner, and they're going to say he got across the goal line for a touchdown. Emily Gwynn will come out on the field to try and give the lead to the Rams. Gwynn in position, waiting for the snap to try and give this lead to the Rams. The kick is up, and it is good. The Rams take the lead 7-6. And we'll take a 30-second break and be back on your PrimetimeSports.com.
At First National Bank, you have convenience right at your fingertips. And instant buying power. It's so easy. And when you're on the go, well, you know what to do. We understand the importance of now. First National Bank, the working bank for working people.
Welcome back. 7-6. Paragould just scored on a 23-yard touchdown run from Dylan Hoggard. And Emily Gwynn kicked the score to 7-6. With 8:57 remaining here in the first half. And now Blytheville will get a turn to try and answer. They are fighting for their playoff lives tonight. Paragould out of the playoff hunt. No way for them to climb back into it. So all they can do is play spoiler here for the Chickasaws. The kick will be executed by Dexter Thompson. It's an onside kick. It's going to be fallen on around the 40-yard line by the Chickasaws. Number 32, that's Lee. No, I'm sorry. That is Tori Stewart, who falls on the football right around the 40. They're going to spot it on the 41. So the Chickasaws have fairly decent field possession to start their next possession and try and answer the touchdown scored by Dylan Hoggard.
You know, that's always a risk that you take in kicking that onside kick because you give up a lot of field possession.
Gives them excellent field possession. Clark from the gun fakes the handoff, tries to run up the middle, and there's nothing there. He is stuffed. He lost yards on that one, folks. Back to the 40. He lost a yard. Second down and 11. The clock rolling down to 8.5 remaining in the half. Here comes that wind again. Clark this time drops back, 3-step drop, fires, and it's going to be over the head of everybody. And thankfully for Blytheville, it was over the head of the nearest man to it, which was a white jersey.
Tell you what, number 21 come limping off the field for Blytheville. I'm not sure what happened.
He's limping, yeah. That is DeAndre Evans, who comes up limping. So it's 3rd and 11 now for the Chickasaws, and they're trying to find a way to get the football moving again. The only time they've had real success at moving the football is when Clark has kept it himself, the quarterback. He's in the gun, and he hands it off. And up the middle, close to first down yardage, DeQuan Taylor gets it to midfield. Right on the 50 is where they're going to put it. And he needed to get to the 49, so it'll be 4th down and 1. Very interesting play call coming up for the Chicks. 4th and 1, half a field to go, a yard to go for the first down. Clark takes the snap, hands it off, up the middle. Oh, it's so close. I don't think he got it.
Well, it depends on where they spot the ball.
Yeah. It was number 1 on the carry, DeQuan Taylor. They're going to put it back down. Between the 50 and the 49, it's not enough, folks. They're going to measure it just for kicks and giggles. Oh, look at that spot. That looks like it's close. Oh, my gosh. That ball's nose is on the 49, and they needed to get the 49 for a first down. Look at that spot. It's still short, you think? Okay, we're going to look at it. Awfully close, folks. And Brett has got the camera zoomed in as close as he can get it. Referee standing in the way. Move out of the way there, dude. Okay, stretch them out. We'll see if the Chicks are going to keep the ball. They are not. Paragould ball, first down.
Wow, I tell you what.
When they stretched that out, it looked like he needed a yard.
An optical illusion because it didn't look that far apart from where we're at over here.
1st and 10, Paragould Rams.
Looks like Paragould's ready.
And here they come back out on the field. They are on their own 49-yard line. 7:27 remaining in the first half. The quarterback, Stidham, under center, takes the snap, hands it off. Hoggard up the middle, got 5 yards. They're going to spot it on the 46. So that is 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. Stidham hands it off to Hoggard again. Hoggard gets the first down. He's getting 5 yards of whack. You can't ask for any better than that. If you want to move an offense down the field, 5 yards of whack is about as good as it gets.
I tell you what, they're really using the time up on the clock, too.
That's true. It's down to 6:45 right now. It's temporarily stopped while they move the chains. Now they start it back up. Ball on the nose is just barely touching the 40-yard line. We're going to call it the 41 for paperwork purposes. 1st and 10. Stidham hands it off. Hoggard again. Another 5. Every time he touches the ball. 3 times in a row, 5 yards. Look.
Right, look at the end of this play here. That boy did a complete flip.
All right, we're looking at it again right now. Hoggard takes the snap. Boom, flipped right over him. That was nice. You got that on camera. That was pretty. Acrobatics out there. Some gymnastics going on in the football
exactly
game.
Right.
Went to a football game and an Olympic gymnastics meet broke out. He got 6 on that carry, folks. 2nd down and 4. Ball now on the 34. Hoggard again. Hoggard. This time awfully close to first down yardage. He didn't quite get the 5 at whack he's been getting. Looks more like 3 on that one.
Looks like number 77 for Paragould is kind of limping around out there.
Nathan Brewer, who is favoring a foot or a knee, rather. They spot the ball on the 32. It's 2nd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. The quarterback keeper, Stidham, awfully close. Oh. Number 10 comes flying in. Who's number 10 for the Chickasaws? He just leapfrogged everybody and on top of the pile. That's Corey Crawford trying to get in on the action down there. Now, depending on the spot, we'll see if Stidham got the first down. He didn't. They spot it Oh, they're going to measure again? Yeah. The ball sitting on the 31. We're looking at it from an angle. Remember that, folks. So, 50-50 shot. He might have got it, he might not.
I believe he got it.
You think so? 4:47 remaining here in the half as they bring the chains out yet again to see if Paragould got the first down this time.
It's going to be close.
They stretch him out. And they would have called it immediately if he had it.
Look how
They're
close.
looking at it. They're going to call it the first down. It was awfully close. First down, Paragould Rams. Ball on the Chickasaw 31. Makes the Paragould fans happy. What few there are here out in the wind and the cold. It looks like there's about 30 or 40 Paragould fans sitting in the stands over there in this windy, cold night here at Haley Field. Clock running again. 4:40 and counting. Paragould trying to score again in this half. They are on the Blytheville 31. Hoggard, another 4 yards. Chewing them up.
Just slowly chipping away.
Yeah, and eating up the clock in the process. They spot it on the 27. It is a gain of 4. Second down, 6. Folks, if you're not familiar with our show, we let you see the bands and or the cheerleaders and whoever else happens to run out on the field at halftime. Here's a pass. Stidham airs it out over the head of Thompson. They're going to throw a flag, and they're going to call number 7, Jonathan Banks, for pass interference. Let's look at it on the replay.
Looks like he got tangled up in his feet.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was a catchable ball. It was way over his head anyway. I don't know if that was a catchable ball. They're going to get him for pass interference. That's definitely what the call is going to be. Yep, that's what the referee has indicated. It's going to be a first down. Big break for the Rams here with 3:55 remaining in the half. Ball will be spotted on the 13-yard line. 1st and 10, Rams. And now here comes Stidham and the Rams up to the line of scrimmage. Full backfield. Receivers split out on each end. And now Hoggard up the middle. Down to close to the 5-yard line. Looks like he got the 6-yard line anyway. Let's see where they spot it. They spot it on the 7. Well, second down. A whistle and timeout is going to be called by Blytheville. So we will take the timeout too. We'll be back in 1 minute on your PrimetimeSports.com.
At First National Bank, you have convenience right at your fingertips. And instant buying power. It's so easy. And when you're on the go, well, you know what to do. We understand the importance of now. First National Bank, the working bank for working people.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
Welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com. Second down and about 3. And this time, Hoggard did not get positive yardage. He had about 6 plays in a row where he got at least 3 yards or more. That time he did not. They spot the ball right back where it was, on the 7. It'll be third down and about 3. Clock continuing to roll here in the first half. We're down to the 3-minute mark. Stidham sends corner in motion and hands it off to Hoggard up the middle, and he did not get the first down. And it looks like the ball might have come loose. And they're trying to sort it out and see who's actually on top of the football. No indication yet. Blytheville Chickasaw football. Wow. Another very bad break for Paragould inside the 10-yard line. That's two tonight.
Two in a row.
2 times they've been inside the 10-yard line and fumbled it away. So with 2:29 remaining in this half, Blytheville will get the ball on their own 5-yard line. Very, very tough break again for the Rams. Clark takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. They're trying to get their back from against that goal line wall. That was positive yardage on that, maybe a couple. The clock will run. Ball on the 7. 2 yards, second down, and 8. And we're now on the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Clark, no kind of hurry whatsoever. Finally takes a snap and hands it off. And he's trying to find the edge. He could not find it. Lost yards on the play. DeQuan Taylor was trying to get around the corner and actually lost 2 yards on it. The clock continuing to roll. Now down to 90 seconds. 3rd and 10. And you can bet if they have to punt from there, Paragould's going to send everybody.
You're exactly right.
They're using as much time off the clock as they possibly can on this 3rd and 10. Down to 1:12. They snap the football. Clark in the end zone. He gets out, and they drag him back in. He's going to get forward progress to the 1. They will not call a safety on that. He got out of the end zone. Paragould calls a timeout, it looks like. It'll be 4th and 14 from the 1, and Paragould has called a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. The quarterback for Blytheville, Clark, flirted with that end zone. Stayed in there for an awfully, awfully long time, rolling out to the right. And he got hit while he was still in the end zone and carried the guy out to the 1. And then they drug him back into the end zone. They gave him the forward progress to the 1. And that helped the Chickasaws avoid a safety. The Paragould sideline wanted the safety. That's not the way it works. Forward progress to the 1. So that brings up 4th down and 14 from the 1. The punter standing in the back of the end zone, Jonathan Banks. He has very, very little room to work. His heel is just shy of that goal line. And if he touches that goal line while he's trying to punt, it's a safety. And now a timeout's going to be called again, this time by Blytheville. We're going to take a 30-second break and come back on yourprimetimesports.com.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
Welcome back, yourprimetimesports.com. Blytheville making their way back out on the field. They have it 4th and 14 from the 1. The punter standing in the back of the end zone.
Paragould taking a long time in that time out there to try to get their strategy.
They want to go after that ball. They don't have anybody back to receive a punt. They're sending everybody. And now, looks like number 11 is going to step back. No. Straight up in the air. The wind caught it. And it's going to get a Blytheville roll to the 28-yard line. But that thing went straight up. It
went straight up, like a foul ball.
The wind came through and caught that thing. And then when it hit the ground, that's where he got his yardage. It rolled forward about 10 yards.
Yeah, it was spinning so fast that when he hit the ground, it just spun forward.
That's exactly what happened. And so they spot the ball on the 28-yard line. There are 46 seconds left in the first half. Paragould in pretty decent position to take a couple of shots at it. 28 yards in 46 seconds, folks. Let's see what the Rams can do. Stidham, 5-step drop, looking downfield. Corner, can't pull it in, and a flag is down in the backfield. And let's see. It was not 82, the intended receiver. It was number 22. And that is Hoggard. He couldn't haul it in. It doesn't matter because holding is the call against the Rams. So just when good things start to happen for the Rams again, they get great field position with time left in the second half. They get a 10-yard penalty. In the first half, rather. The second quarter. All the way back to the 44. First and a whole lot. 40 seconds on the clock. Stidham hands it off. Fumble. Ball still loose. Blytheville gets it again. Third turnover of the ball game. Third Paragould fumble and turnover in this ball game. And now with 35 seconds left in the half, Blytheville is at midfield. They are on their own 49-yard line. Paragould definitely has moved the ball more effectively, no question about it tonight. But Blytheville,
they've gotten the breaks.
Getting all the breaks. They are only down by a point. Clark takes the snap, decides he's going to keep it himself, and gets slung around and still on his feet. First down, Chickasaws.
It was like a slingshot, just helped his momentum.
Helped him forward, yeah. And so they're going to spot the ball on the Paragould 41. They have stopped. They put it on the 41, that's right. And they've stopped the clock to move the chains. 25 seconds remaining. Now they start the clock back up. First and 10 Chicks. They spiked the football. I don't know why they have a timeout left. According to the scoreboard, there is a timeout left for the Chickasaws. But they spiked the ball to stop the clock. It'll be second down and 10 with 17 seconds remaining in the first half. Ball on the 41. Clark from the gun, takes the snap, looks downfield, has a man complete at the 30. And they're going to have to call timeout, and they do. Well, I don't know if they have called timeout or not. They've stopped the clock to move the chains with 12 seconds left to play. And I don't know, maybe the scoreboard is wrong. Maybe Blytheville doesn't have a timeout left. It says they do. 10 seconds left. They spiked the football. Why? I don't understand. There's 5 seconds remaining in the half. The ball is on the 30. Blytheville's going to get one shot at the end zone here. They could have used that. If that timeout is accurate, they could have used it at any time. It must not be. Somebody moved on Blytheville's side of the line, I think. Paragould players pointing at the Blytheville line. It is against Blytheville. No time ran off the clock on that deal. It'll back them up to the 35. So with 5 seconds left in the half, they've got an additional 5 yards to go. It's basically second down and 35 right now, folks. The sticks don't matter. This will be the last play of the half. It is complete. He got knocked out of bounds as the horn sounds. Not enough. The score, Paragould 7, Blytheville 6. It's halftime. We are going to take a halftime break. I don't know what entertainment. Let's see, the band is going to march. The band is lined up over in the corner over there to march out on the field. It's the Blytheville band. Paragould's band not here tonight. There may be other halftime entertainment as well. Whatever there is, you're going to see it right here on yourprimetimesports.com. We'll be back for the second half.
Tonight, the Chickasaw Marching Band would like to recognize the dedication and achievements of a special group of musicians, the 2013 Band Seniors. Senior Harley Black. Harley is escorted tonight by his mother, Darlene Black. Harley plays the trumpet and enjoys spending time with his family and his amazing girlfriend. He also enjoys writing music and hanging out with his friends. Harley plans to attend A&C and later ASU to study both computer technology and music. Senior Brittany Brooks. Brittany is escorted tonight by her mother, Dorothy, and brother, T.I. Brooks. Brittany plays the clarinet and is a member of the color guard. Brittany enjoys singing and plans to become a cosmetologist and open up her own business. Senior Donna Brown. Donna is escorted by her parents, Donald and Michelle Brown. Donna plays clarinet and is a member of FEA, FBLA, and TRIO. Donna plans to attend the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville and become a teacher. Senior Jordan Carmichael. Jordan is escorted by his sister, Taylor Carmichael. Jordan plays the flute and enjoys skateboarding, parkour, and soccer. He plans to attend college for culinary arts and automotive training. Senior Mariah Dunn. Mariah is escorted by her uncle, Wilson Dunn III. Mariah plays the trumpet and is a member of the dance team and FBLA. She plans on attending the University of Arkansas at Little Rock to study nursing. Senior Jeremy Edwards. Jeremy is escorted by his grandmother, Terry Edwards, and uncle, Joe Evans. Jeremy plays the trumpet and plans to attend the University of Tennessee, Martin, to study music education. Senior Andrea Henry. Andrea is escorted by her mother, Wanda Garner, and cousin, Tyranny Smith. Andrea plays the clarinet and she plans to attend Arkansas State University to become a cosmetologist. Senior Drusilla Hulliman. Drusilla is escorted by her mother, Tasha Baker. Stella is a percussionist and captain of the Color Guard. She is also a member of Trio, Beta Club, and the Student Council. She plans to attend the University of Arkansas at Little Rock and major in social work. Senior Andrew Lewis. Andrew is escorted by Steve and Leslie Lewis. Andrew plays both the trombone and the tuba. He enjoys soccer, playing guitar, cooking, and skating. Andrew plans to enlist in the Air Force and specialize in music and cooking. Senior Grim and Brett Carlile is escorted by her brother, Jesse Petraeus. German plays the saxophone and is a member of the Quiz Bowl team, FBLA French Club, and the softball team. She plans to attend college and continue being in the marching band. Senior Jonathan Penny. Jonathan is escorted by his parents, Barry and Tammy Penny. Jonathan is a percussionist and participates in soccer, football, baseball, and enjoys hanging out with his friends. He plans to get his nursing degree from A&C, then continue his education at a 4-year college. He also plans to join the National Guard. Senior Kyandria Brianna Pope. Kyandria is escorted by her parents, Katrina and Tyrone Pope. Kyandria plays the saxophone and has made the All-Region Band 3 times. She is a member of the softball team, Quiz Bowl team, a member of the Student Council, vice president of the Beta Club, and is vice president of FBLA. Kyandria plans to attend Henderson State University, where she will major in pre-dentistry and continue doing color guard with the show band of Arkansas. Senior Aaliyah Ray. Aaliyah is escorted by her brother, Nick Black. Aaliyah plays the clarinet and is a member of the Student Council, FBLA, and the color guard. She plans to attend A&C and then continue at ASU Jonesboro, pursuing a degree in criminology. Senior Terrence Redmond. Terrence is escorted by his mother, Sylvia Redmond. Terrence is a percussionist and enjoys drawing, writing, competitive mixed martial arts, and playing the drums. He plans to continue playing on the drum line at the University of Arkansas Fayetteville while studying to become an electrical engineer. Senior Miracle Swanigan. Miracle is escorted by Virginia Moses. Miracle plays the trombone and is the drum major for the 2012 CMB Chickasaw Marching Band. She is also a member of Trio, Target, FBLA, the Student Council, and is running for Miss Debutante 2012. Miracle plans to attend the University of Central Arkansas to study pediatric medicine. Senior Autumn Warren. Autumn is escorted by her father, James Warren. Autumn plays the flute and plans to attend Arkansas State University and study aeronautics and music. The band has voted, and the results have been tallied. This year, they have selected 2 members of the CMD to be their band bow and band sweetheart. This year, the band bow goes to Andrew Lewis. This year's band sweetheart goes to German Petraeus. Congratulations to the 2013 band seniors. For your entertainment pleasure, we direct your attention to the center of Haley Field, where we proudly present the world famous, nationally renowned, often copied but never cloned, unforgettable, the one, the only, CMB, the Chickasaw Marching Band! At the 4th City Invitational Marching Contest and the Region 5 Marching Assessment, they received a rating of excellent. At the West Memphis Marching Classics, the band swept away the competition, receiving a rating of superior. The band took first place in their class and first place in their division, sweeping aside multiple other bands. The percussion section also took away a superior rating, and Marvelous White was once again awarded the Outstanding Soloist Award. Team American Flanagan and the Color Guard also received awards for their performance. Congratulations, band, on an outstanding marching season. The Chickasaw Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Ken DeMond, Mr. Michael Tucker, Mrs. Janet Mooney, and Ms. Carla Wells. We would like to thank Mr. Richard Atwell, Mr. Bobby Ashley, the Blytheville administrative team, and the amazing Blytheville band boosters and bands for their continued support of music education. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your continuing halftime entertainment, we present Blytheville High School dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to recognize the Blytheville High School dance team seniors here on senior night. Senior Mariah Dunn, Senior Kiana Harris, Senior and Captain Deja Slaughter, and Senior and Captain Monicia Whitfield.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bed, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Baird, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
At First National Bank, you have convenience right at your fingertips. And instant buying power. It's so easy. And when you're on the go, well, you know what to do. We understand the importance of now. First National Bank, the working bank for working people.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
Welcome back, yourprimetimesports.com. The second half about to get underway. Paragould leading by a single point, an extra point to be precise, 7-6. Other scores around the 5A East at halftime or very near halftime. In fact, I'm going to refresh just to make sure we've got the latest scores before we say them out over the air. Halftime score, BB barely holding a lead over Blytheville, much like this one. It's 14-12. Extra points making a difference in that one as
exactly.
well. Batesville all over Greene County Tech. The mercy rule will be in effect the second half. It's 35-0 at halftime. And in the second quarter, we don't know how close they are to halftime, but in the second quarter, in win, the Yellow Jackets 26 and the Forest City Mustangs 21. That is not how we expected that one to go. Forest City hanging in there with win at win. So those are your scores as we see them right now. We will try and bring you more scoring updates as this game progresses. We've got the second half about to get underway. They've added a little bit more time on the clock because apparently the
well, they had senior festivities for the band.
Right, and you saw those live. In fact, you probably heard them with these great microphones we've got. The senior night for the band as well as the football team. And for the cheerleaders, too. You had some senior cheerleaders being honored there.
And
so
the dance
all
team.
The seniors, all the seniors being honored tonight here on senior night at Haley Field in Blytheville. 7-6 the score. Paragould leads it by a point. And they're warming up to get ready for the second half. Paragould, 3 turnovers in the first half.
Well, they were costly ones, too.
They were costly turnovers. They were 2 of those. They were inside the 10-yard line.
You know, the scoreboard, the big top scoreboard there says 7-6, but that should very well be 21-6.
But it also could be the same way the other way had Blytheville capitalized on the gifts that they were given.
That's right.
And held on to put together scoring drives when they were given the ball back. So it could be either way right now.
So Blytheville gets the ball back at halftime, right? The kickoff goes to them.
That's right, because they won the toss and they deferred to Paragould, and Paragould got the first half kickoff. So they will get the ball to start the second half here with about a minute to go before we get things back underway. We're going to be on live from Batten's Donuts and Bakery tomorrow morning. Double G Sports Talk Saturday at 8:30. Lots of great guests for you. First guest will be Vince McCroskey, the coach of these Blytheville Chickasaws. He'll be our first guest tomorrow. Bruce Guthrie, Paragould Daily Press Sports Department, will be our second guest. the legendary, probably most famous Harlem Globetrotter ever, Meadowlark Lemon, will be our third guest tomorrow. And our final guest will be BB head girls basketball coach Greg Ritchie.
You know, I remember going down to the old ASU Fieldhouse and seeing the Globetrotters in person when I was a kid.
Me too, but my childhood was not spent here. It was in Central Arkansas, and I saw them with Meadowlark at the helm when I was 5 at Barton Coliseum in Little Rock.
Ah. Well, they would always travel to Little Rock or come from Little Rock to go to Jonesboro.
Sure,
you know.
Yeah, well, it's called geography. And
yeah,
some,
exactly.
Some of these bands that go on tour need to look at a map every once in a while because they don't do it that way. We're about to get underway. Paragould will kick off to Blytheville. Our next game broadcast will be right here in this neck of the woods, right down the street at Armorel. The Marmaduke Greyhounds will face the Armorel Tigers Tuesday night right here on yourprimetimesports.com.
That should be a good game.
You'll be there for that one, right? You going to make that game?
I'm not sure. Not sure yet. I have to check the schedule.
I think he's bucking for a raise, folks. He knows Clifton's watching. Clifton Garment not making the trip with us tonight. Very busy man. Had other things he had to accomplish, so he could not make the trip to Blytheville with us tonight. So I've got Brett Carlile mic'd up tonight.
Pleasure being here, too, by the way.
I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. It'll be Dexter Thompson kicking off.
So far, so good on the camera movement and the talking.
Yeah, well, now you know what we're talking about. You can put the camera on what we're talking about, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't had that luxury very often this year.
Well, most of the time, you know, you're on top of a building somewhere shooting.
Yeah, and it's a mile down to the field. You got great shots tonight. Here is the kickoff, and it is another wobbler, fielded at the 48, and he's still on his feet and in the Paragould territory. Then he fumbles the football. And then they fumble it again. I'm not sure who's got the football. We're going to have to wait for an official word. First of all, the ball was fielded before it went 10 yards. That's number one. I don't know who they're going to give the ball to. They're saying Paragould gets the football. And
I'm not sure if the ball went out of bounds or.
Yeah, well, I think that's exactly what happened. And so many different things happened so fast, we weren't able to go to the instant replay on that. So we've missed that opportunity. But it will be Paragould football from their own 42-yard line to start the second half after a series of blips and blunders there. First and 10 Rams. Sayer got positive yardage to midfield.
Looks like he got about 7 yards on that play. 6 at least.
Spotted at the 49. He got 7. Second down and 3. Rams still moving the football well. They have the whole game. The scoreboard does not reflect that. They hand it off up the middle again. This time it is Hoggard, and he gets very close to a first down. They spot it on the 49-yard line, just shy, a yard shy. Third down and 1. Blytheville fighting for their playoff lives tonight. They have to have the win tonight. And, ooh, boy, he took a lick, but he got the first down. That's Stidham, the quarterback, on the keeper. Took a shot in the back as he was lunging. He was backing forward. He was going backwards, trying to get that first down. He did get it. First and 10. Now the Rams in Blytheville territory. Ball on the 48. Did him rolling on the option. He keeps it up the right side of the line and very close to another first down.
I believe he got that first down too.
Oh, it's awfully close. They're going to spot it on the 40. Yeah, that's awfully close. Unless they're using an 11-yard chain down there. No, they're not
calling it second and 1.
Second and 1, but he's very, very close to a first down. Ball is on the 30. Closer to the 38 than the 39.
Get up in there.
And this time it is going to be Hoggard, and he gets the first down. They're eating up clock, too. They've already eaten up. They're down to 9:50 remaining here in the third. I've still got the halftime scoreboard up. I always forget to do that, and I'm changing it now, folks. There we go. First and 10. Paragould driving into Blytheville territory. They're on the 37 of the Chickasaws. Hoggard still on his feet. And that was Sayer that time. Boy, the number 22 and the number 23 keep throwing me off. That was 23. That was Sayer. And they spotted on the 33. Second and about 7. Stidham rolling right, throws downfield, has a man, complete. That's Carner for the first down. He's still on his feet, and he's going to be brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll move the chains again. It's another Ram first down. Okay, now it's still 14-12 at BB. BB leading Nettleton. That has entered the third quarter now. Hoggard. About 3-4 yards. They spotted on the, looks like the 17. Second and 8. 2 yards on the carry. This time it's Sayer looking for running room. Bounces around the end. First down. Rams. It'll bring up first and goal.
I'll tell you what, Paragould has done a really good job of taking time off the clock tonight. Because
they're chewing it up. Down under 8 minutes now. 7:48. The clock has stopped while they move the chains. They're actually not even going to need the chains. It's first and goal. And I don't know why. Was there a flag? There's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play, and I'm awaiting the call of the official here. It is going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against Blytheville. That'll be a half the distance to the goal line penalty, and it'll bring up first and goal from the 4. I don't know who they tagged for unsportsmanlike conduct, but it was a mistake on the part of the Blytheville Chickasaws.
Well, I'll tell you, you're exactly right. Those backs being identical. They look identical back there except for their numbers.
The 22 and the 23, I get confused almost every time. Now, finally, we're going to get back underway. The clock will roll. They're saying roll the clock. Now they do. Stidham, first and goal for his Rams from the 4. Hands it off. Hoggard didn't get much. They're going to spot it on the 3. Got a yard. It'll be second down and goal. Paragould eking it out down there inside the 5. They've fumbled inside the 10 twice tonight. They've been kind of jinxed in this part of the field. They hand it off. This time, looks like Hoggard again. And he didn't get anything. It is Hoggard. Always have to double check and make sure because it hadn't been a couple of times. But it was Dylan Hoggard that time, and he got 0 yards that time. Ball still on the 3. Third down and goal from the 3. Now, I don't know. Do you send in, if you don't make it on this down, do you send in Emily Gwynn? I say yes. I say put the points on the board.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, we're going to find out if they need to right here. 3rd and goal from the 3. Stidham is going to roll to pass. He's got a man wide open, and he couldn't haul it in. Hit him in the hands. He dove for it and could not haul it in. That was Carner. So now we're going to find out exactly what they will do. On 4th down and goal from the 3.
Just didn't have enough room to pull the ball into himself.
Couldn't stretch out far enough. This is extra point distance right here. Extra point distance should they decide to kick it, and it looks like they're not going to do it. They're not even flinching. If they are going to, they'll have to call timeout to do it. Nope, they're sending the team up to the line. Big play here. 4th down and goal from the 3. There ain't no drawing anybody off sides on this. You can't get a first down. Stidham rolls right. Throws it. Touchdown, Paragould. Over the top to Carner. Looking at the replay right now, Carner leaps into the air and hauls that in. Here is Stidham rolling right, tosses it over the heads of all the defenders, and Carner hauls it in. So it is 13-6 now. Paragould leading.
Well, Dave, it paid off for him.
And now Emily Gwynn is on the field to get 1 point instead of 3. She got it.
She got that one and then some. That hit the
building. But it was a line drive, though.
Exactly.
Somebody could have stuck a hand up and got that, but they didn't. It's 14-6. Paragould will take a 30-second break and be right back on your PrimetimeSports.com.
Through the years, First National Bank has created memories, starting new relationships, handing over keys and responsibilities, planning for the future, and building foundations, realizing dreams and destinations, sharing a lifetime of memories. First National Bank.
Welcome back to your PrimetimeSports.com. 6 minutes, 10 seconds. Boy, they chewed up a lot of clock here in the third quarter for that. That was the only drive so far here. Paragould chewed up, 8 minutes? No, that's not right.
Well, Dave, do you think
7 minutes or so?
Onside kick or let the kick fly?
They haven't kicked. Every kick they've kicked tonight has been onside.
Yeah.
They have not kicked it downfield tonight. And it's Dexter Thompson in there to do it again for the Rams. They lead it 14-6 after the 3-yard touchdown pass. And again, it's an onside kick. Again, it's loose. Haven't seen an indication. And Paragould not jubilant this time. It is Blytheville football. Normally they come out of that pile jumping up and down knowing they've got the football. This time they did not do that.
All 22 of them were there piled in there.
On one pile, yeah. So another excellent starting point for Blytheville. They spot the ball on the Chickasaw 47. And that is where the Chicks will try and make up ground here. They're down by 8, fighting for their playoff lives. 6:04 remaining in the third. They hand the ball. No, fake handoff. Clark throws it downfield and intercepted. Bobbled and intercepted by Stidham. Let's look at it again on the instant replay. You missed it? Well, then there's no reason to look at it on the instant replay, is there?
I'm telling you, he faked me out on that one.
Faked you out. Okay, we did not get the interception. That's okay.
We got the celebration afterward.
That's
How about
right.
that?
1st and 10 for the Rams. Interception. Michael Stidham, the quarterback. After the bobble, it went right into Stidham's hands. And it's Ram football. Handoff. Hoggard up the middle, grinding it out for about 6. Still trying to get more after the whistle's blown. Paragould coming in here playing with purpose, even though they are not in the playoff picture anymore. 2nd down and 5. He got 5 on that carry. The ball's on the 43. And that's not very much for whoever's got the ball. It looks like it is Hoggard. Yep. He got 0 gain. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Full backfield. And Stidham is going to pass. He rolls out right. Looking downfield. Has Carner. And he didn't catch it. Boy, it hit him right in the hands. And he could not haul it in. Let's look at that again. Carner, man, you got to catch that one. That one is on you, buddy.
I mean, he was wide open.
Wide open. Nobody around him. Throws it downfield. Bobbles, drops it. Man, oh, man. 4th and 5. Ball on the 43-yard line. Paragould's going to go for it. They could try and draw him off sides here. It would produce a 1st down, and they call timeout. Timeout, Rams. And we will take the timeout, too. We'll be back in 1 minute on yourprimetimesports.com.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
Welcome back to yourprimetimesports.com. It's 4th down and 5. The Rams going for it in Blytheville territory. The ball on the 42.5-yard line. Stidham looking to pass. Throws it. Complete. 1st down and more. Darren Addison finally brought down inside the 30. Big 1st down for the Rams. They spotted on the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Paragould Rams. Boy, I'll tell you what, they are playing atypical football, or is it Blytheville that's playing atypical defense? I don't know, but this is not the way we expected this game to go. And again, this time,
it's like a loss on that play.
It was, Hoggard again, but this time nothing there. Lost a couple maybe. Let's see if they're going to give him forward progress, but only to the 28. So he did lose a yard net on that play. 2nd down and 11. Clock continues to roll here in the 3rd. We're down to 3:40 in the 3rd. They hand it to Sayer. Sayer, positive yards to the 20-yard line. They spot it right on the 20-yard line. It will be 3rd down and 4. Paragould taking their time. They got an 8-point cushion and a football in the red zone once again.
And just eating time up off the clock.
Eating that clock up, down to 3:07 and counting here in the 3rd. Hoggard. Cut down in the backfield. Somebody didn't block that guy. Back to the 26. Loss on the play. I'm sorry, the 21. Loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 4th down and 5. So another 4th down. And they've been converting these 4th downs, folks. They've converted 2 or 3 tonight. They've converted 5 4th downs tonight. 5 is what I'm being told now. And it looks like they're going to call another timeout. They're letting the play clock run down, and they call timeout when it hits 0. We'll take another break and be back right here on your PrimetimeSports.com.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bed, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Bed, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Bed does it all for you.
Make the switch now to no-fee banking.
First National Bank provides me with totally free checking, and as a business owner, that helps keep my customers satisfied.
At First National, there are no fees and no hassles. Express yourself by choosing a debit card that fits your personality.
I switched my bank to First National because of no monthly debit card fees. Are you ready to switch?
First National Bank, the working bank for working people. Member FDIC.
Let us show you how easy switching can be.
All right, back here. It will be 4th and 5 for the Paragould Rams from the 21-yard line of the Blytheville Chickasaws. They're going to go for it. They've converted 5 4th downs tonight.
Intercepted.
This one's picked off by a lineman. My goodness. Picked off by a lineman. We're going to look at that again on our instant replay. It's big number 75, Tyrone Mitchell. He just grabbed that out of the sky.
Well, the ball wasn't even thrown to the receiver. I mean, he was going to miss him by about 3 or 4 yards.
Place at the right time.
Exactly.
Blytheville will take over after the interception by a lineman, which is something you see rarely.
Oh, we have a player injured down on the field.
And it looks to be a Paragould player. And it looks like it might be either Hoggard or Sayer. Told you how hard it is to tell those
That looks
jerseys.
like 22, doesn't it?
Is it Hoggard? Well, he's not feeling too good about the situation right now. We're going to take a break. And, well, it looks like they're helping him up. It is Hoggard. Now, that right there, if he doesn't come back, is a killer for Paragould. That could allow Blytheville to get back in this ball game with 2 minutes left in this quarter and another whole quarter to go after that.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was wincing in pain there, looked like.
He's limping. He is favoring that right foot or knee or something, ankle. It's definitely not looking pretty right this very minute for Dylan Hoggard. We'll see if he makes it back into the ball game. But if he doesn't, that's a tremendous loss for the Ram offense.
I didn't see the play, but was the play intended for him? Was he downfield?
The intended receiver, I think you're right. I think he was. That lineman, big number 75, Tyrone Mitchell, picked that one off, returned it to the 25. Well, the 25-yard line. That's where Blytheville takes it over. They hand it off, and over the left side of the line, a couple of yards, for Antonio Brody. Well, Blytheville got work to do here and might be able to capitalize on the fact that Hoggard is on the sideline. That will affect the Ram offense if he doesn't return. 2nd and 8, 2 yards on that carry. We're down to 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Clark fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Up the middle, nothing there. they're keying on Clark because he got more yardage than anybody else in the first half. So they're watching for him. And they spot it on the 28. So it was no gain on the play, maybe half a yard. Third down, and we'll call it 7. Big third down here for the Chicks. Down to 40 seconds in the third. Clock continues to roll. Clark looking downfield, throws it over the head of everybody, and they're going to call something. There's a flag down. The Blytheville receiver thinks that it's pass interference. There were 2 men guarding the receiver. One of them went for the ball, but the other one might have done some bumping and shoving.
Well, it looked like he had his hand on his back. And
let's see what the call is. It is defensive pass interference. It'll be a first down for the Chicks. Tough break for the Rams. Gift for the Chickasaws. They spot it on the 43. It's a first down, Chickasaws. They'll get another playoff here in the third. 28 seconds remaining. They hand it off up the middle. And it is positive yardage for the ball carrier. I didn't see what number it was. Number 9, Trey Rucker. First time we've called his name out tonight. He gets to the 48, and it may be the last play of the third quarter. It will be. 14-6, the Blytheville Chickasaws trailing but driving. And we'll be back for the fourth quarter on yourprimetimessports.com.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
Do you need insurance? If the answer is yes, let Chris Robinson and his staff at Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency handle your needs. Whether it's auto, life, business, or planning for your retirement, Chris Robinson's Insurance Agency is ready to serve you and your family. Come by Chris Robinson Insurance Agency, 1211 West Court Street in Paragould.
Welcome back to yourprimetimessports.com. We are about to begin the fourth and final quarter. Paragould leading Blytheville 14-6. Blytheville driving right now. Second down and 5 from their own 48. Clark fakes the handoff. Now he's under pressure, and he's going to be brought down for a big sack all the way back at the 40-yard line. I'm going to look at that one again. Here's the sack on the instant replay. Nobody touched that guy. Nobody blocked the, I didn't catch the number of the guy that made the tackle, a big old boy. Well, we're going to get back to the action here. They're already lined back up on the line of scrimmage. It's third down and 12 all the way back at the 40. Clark. Oh, did he haul it in?
Well, if he did, it was really quick, I tell you.
Well, if he did, it's also a loss on the play because he was behind the line of scrimmage. He did haul it in. That is where they spot the ball. He'd have been better to bat that thing away.
Yeah.
Ball all the way back on the 37. Man, oh, man. Blytheville just can't seem to get something positive going on offense. They're going to punt the football. They're down 14-6 here in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter. 11-14 remaining in the ballgame. That's a line drive punt, and it's going to roll down inside the 40 to the 37-yard line of Paragould. Take this opportunity while they switch sides to see if we can pick up scores around the 5A East, the latest scores. And in the fourth quarter, that score's still the same. BB 14, Nettleton 12. Wynn has defeated Forest City. That's a final, 26-21. Nobody scored in the second half of that game? That doesn't seem right. We may have to double check that. And we still only have the halftime score, Batesville 35-0 over Greene County Tech. Something seems fishy about that Wynn score. We'll look into that. Stidham, naked bootleg. Stidham on his feet still and driven out of bounds across the 40 to about the 42 or 3-yard line.
It was an awful lot of running for 5 yards.
Yeah. Awful lot of work. No, that was the second quarter score, 26-21.
Yeah, no,
and now
then
all
we
of a
have
sudden they're
final.
showing a final. I find that one hard to believe. So don't take us at our word on that one yet, folks. Second down and 5. Sayer breaks free. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown Rams. Instant replay on your screen right now. Sayer was untouched. Went through the line untouched. Nobody ever caught him. Big touchdown for the Rams. 57 yards. And now Gwynn will try and make it 21 points. And she does. 21-6. Paragould opens up a lead in Blytheville. And we'll take a 30-second break and be right back on yourprimetimesports.com.
Make the switch now to no-fee banking.
First National Bank provides me with totally free checking, and as a business owner, that helps keep my customers satisfied.
At First National, there are no fees and no hassles. Express yourself by choosing a debit card that fits your personality.
I switched my bank to First National because of no monthly debit card fees. Are you ready to switch?
First National Bank, the working bank for working people. Member FDIC.
Let us show you how easy switching can be.
All right. The kickoff pending here. Paragould about to kick it away to Blytheville once again after the 57-yard touchdown run by Sayer to make the score 21-6 Paragould here in the fourth quarter. The hole deepening for the Blytheville Chickasaws. And their playoff hopes now, I mean, they will be mathematically still in the playoffs if they lose this game, but it'll be an awfully, awfully hard thing for them to accomplish to get in that fourth spot. We'll look at that probably first thing in the morning on Double G Sports Talk Saturday. But it's going to definitely shake things up if Paragould wins this ball game. Again, it's an onside kick, and again Paragould recovers the football. And this one where there was no doubt this time, falling on the ball was Evan Freeman of the Paragould Rams. Look at it again right here on your screen. Evan Freeman, pow, had the football all the way. And everything going the Rams' way tonight. My goodness. The Ram offense back on the field with 10:43 remaining in the game and a 21-6 lead. Stidham hands it off to Sayer. Sayer in traffic, maybe got a yard. Sayer got a 57-yard touchdown his last time he touched the ball. And
he barely got a breather on the sideline.
Well, and plus, with Hoggard on the sideline injured, Sayer is the number one back right now.
Yeah, he's got to pick up the slack.
He didn't get any on that play. 0 gain on the play. The ball still on the Blytheville 48-yard line. Clock continues to roll. The clock is Paragould's best friend right now, folks.
Well, they're working that clock to its maximum potential.
Sayer got a yard. Flag comes in after the play. Flag comes flying in after the play is dead. After Sayer gains a yard. Illegal block in the back. They threw that after the play was dead. It's against Paragould. It was kind of a delayed flag for that call. Block in the back against Paragould, so it's going to back them up. They'll replay second down. They're backed up into their own territory, back at the 43. So it's still second down, and it will be 2nd and 20. 2nd and 19, folks. Clock running again. Down under 10 minutes now. Paragould likes the clock running. Stidham rolls left. Keeps it himself. Gets a couple of yards. Gets hit pretty hard over there by number 45, Carlton Lee. He gets across the 45. They put it on the 46. Still 3rd and long, though. 3rd and 16. You can hear that band just coming through. They're all the way across the other side in the other bleachers, and you can hear them like they're next to us on these microphones.
You're right.
Here's 3rd and 16, and it's Sayer. Still on his feet. Gets into Blytheville territory. Doesn't get a first down, but they're a lot closer than they were. The ball is going to be spotted on the 44. They're going to punt. It's 4th down and 7, and they're going to punt it. Punting the football is Alec Carter. Back to receive it is...
A beautiful punt.
Yeah, Trey Rucker's not going to be able to get that one, and it's going to be dead at the 7.
I believe that's the first time they've punted tonight, right?
Paragould, first time they punted, I think they punted once before.
Maybe one more other time.
But that was a great punt right there, and that backs Blytheville all the way up to their own 7-yard line with 8:19 on the clock, and they're down more than 2 touchdowns.
You have to remember the wind is in Paragould's favor.
Yeah, the wind is at Paragould's backs right now. And it's a hard wind too, folks, about 25 miles an hour. Clark from the gun takes the snap. He is standing at the goal line. Now he escapes and gets back to the 7 for 0 gain on that play. I have figured out what the problem is with the microphones. Look at that. All night long. That's why everything's been coming through so clear.
Oh, the gain's been turned up?
The gain was turned up all the way on your microphone. That's crazy.
Well, so I'm the culprit then, right?
It's you. It's all you, man. I think you did that on purpose.
Well, I did it on purpose.
2nd and 9 for Blytheville after a 1-yard gain. Picked off! Touchdown! Touchdown return for Dylan Dill. Is that right? Dylan Dill. We're going to look at that on the replay. Picked off, touchdown, Dylan Dill. An 8-yard interception return for a touchdown. Folks, I think this one's going to be in the books. I don't think this is a hole Blytheville can climb out of now. A 3-touchdown lead with 7.5 minutes to play. Wow. Gwynn waiting to kick the football. Waiting on a man to get up in there and get on that line of scrimmage.
Most important man.
Yeah, they need him. The center. They snap it. Gwynn's kick is good. 28-6. Paragould leads it midway through the 4th. We'll be back on your PrimetimeSports.com.
You get big time savings and hometown service. Always a bit Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. At Baird, there's a difference you will clearly see. You're always a VIP. Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
All right, welcome back to YourPrimetimeSports.com. 7.5 remaining in the ball game. And Paragould all over Blytheville. This is absolutely not what we expected in this game, Brett. We thought Blytheville, knowing that they needed this win to stay in the playoff picture, would take care of business on their own home field. It has absolutely not been the case.
No, it hadn't.
All Paragould all night.
You know, Paragould had the fumbles in the first half, and then now they've recuperated.
And those were some heavy duty. Hey, look, if they'd have scored inside the 5 both those times they fumbled, this would be a lot more of a bigger deficit right here.
Exactly.
My goodness. Okay, 28-6. And the kick, this is the first time Paragould has kicked it downfield all night long, and he falls on it at the 15. Worst thing could have happened to him. And this is going to be, okay, some extracurricular activity going on right now. Tempers flaring. And hopefully the coaches and the referees, and now a flag comes flying in, and I don't know who they're going to, this has got to be offsetting, wouldn't you think? And he throws, he's ejected. Number 21 has been ejected from the game for the Blytheville Chickasaws. DeAndre Evans is done for the night. They're talking it over. Apparently, whatever happened, Mr. Evans said something he shouldn't have after it was all over with.
You know, with the kickoff, the boy, his knees touched, so the ball should have been down right there.
That is correct.
He got up, took off running. The Paragould players, 2 of them tried to, thinking the play was still alive, take him down, and everything went
south.
Pieces after that.
Yeah. All right, well, we haven't seen the official ruling. We do know that the referee made the signal for number 21 to be ejected from the ball game, and he is leaving the field. We also know that the penalty is going to be against him, unsportsmanlike, and it'll back Blytheville. Yep, that's the call, ejection. And they'll back Blytheville all the way up to their own 12-yard line. Boy, I'll tell you what, when things go bad for the Chickasaws, they really go bad. At least that's the way it's been tonight. They're going to start this drive from their own 12, 1st and 10. Now, he fell on that ball at the 15. And they may relook at this. It's a timeout. We're going to keep it here for this timeout. The spot is wrong. Should have been half the distance to the goal from where he fell on it, and the play was blown dead at the 15. The ball should be on the 8 or 7 yard line right now. Instead, they marked it off half the distance from where the ruckus was, which was up around the 21, 22 yard line, and I don't think the referees realize they've screwed up on this deal. They've actually given yardage to Blytheville. That ball should be on the 7 or 8 yard line.
Yeah, because that's not where the reception was made.
He fell on it on the 15 and got back up and ran some more. Ball was blown dead at the 15, and they've marked the penalty off from where, and when he got back up and ran more and then was brought down. So, well, that's a mistake they're not going to correct. It's 1st and 10 from the 12 for the Chicks. Clark looking downfield. They're going to be all pass all the time here the rest of the game. It's a complete pass. DeQuan Young. They have got to make up yards. They're down more than 3 touchdowns with 7 minutes to play. It seems like an insurmountable deficit. But I've seen stranger things happen. Ball now on the 18. 6-yard gain. Clark throws it downfield again, incomplete. Clock stops, 6:48 remaining. They're not wasting any time. Even though the clock has stopped, Blytheville is up on the line of scrimmage and ready to run their next play. But the referees apparently are not. Now they are. They handed the ball off over the right side of the line. Not very much there for number 42, Malik Walker. Clock continues to roll now, 6.5 to play. He got a yard on that. Ball's now on the 19-yard line. 4th and about 4. A short 4, a long 3 perhaps. Clock continues to roll. Blytheville not in any kind of hurry. Wow! 6:12 and counting. Clock continues to roll. 5 seconds on the play clock. Finally they snap the ball. Clark airs it out. Has a man in his fingers and on the turf. I want to show you this, folks, again on the instant replay. That was in his hands. Here's your replay. You missed it? You're kidding me. Don't tell me that.
Well, we're so close to the field, it's hard to judge.
Okay, well, we had an instant replay of absolutely nothing. That's okay. I know Clifton's going to be texting you again, I swear. And apparently, yeah, was that 4th down? Yeah,
it was 4th down.
It was a turnover on downs. It's Paragould football. And they're going to run this out. It's the 6 minutes right now. They're going to try and run this out. They hand the ball off. Fumble, and it might be Blytheville football. It is Blytheville football. He's still watching. Blytheville football after the fumble. It was, Grant Eaton carried the ball and fumbled it for the Rams. It goes right back to Blytheville on their own 16. Call it the 17. They hand it off over the left side of the line. Room to run. Hey, he's off to the races, folks. This will be a Blytheville Chickasaw touchdown. Antonio Brody. Did you get that one? Okay, good. Clifton will be happy. Here's the instant replay. Nobody around. Nobody even close. An 84-yard touchdown for the Chickasaws. They're going to go for 2. Wait a minute. They're going to kick an extra point? Down by this many with 5:41 left? Apparently so. Wow. This is not what I expected either. Looks like their kicker is number 50, Jonathan Penny. Jonathan Penny will line up to kick the extra point for the Chickasaws with 5:41 remaining in the ballgame. And a whistle and a timeout. They've burned a timeout on an extra point try. That's not very good.
So that leaves them with 1.
Yeah. We're going to take this break too. We'll take a break and be right back on your PrimetimeSports.com.
Retirement? It's never looked so good. Welcome to Chateau on the Ridge Assisted Living in Paragould, Arkansas. Say hello to fine dining and down-home living, where around-the-clock security and peace of mind are always at your fingertips. And front row seats to the best shows, they're included. We call it Chateau on the Ridge. You can call it home. Call or visit today to get the whole scoop.
Okay, welcome back. I'm going to try, while they're making their way on the field, and see if I can get an update on the scores from the 5A East. I'm hoping that whatever the deal was with that win Forest City game is it's still showing that as the final score, 26-21 win. And, boy, that just seems, it may be accurate, but it seems awfully hard to believe. And Batesville all over Tech in the fourth quarter, 49-0. And still in the fourth quarter, BB 14, Nettleton 12. Back here, we're going to see the extra point attempt way high in the sky. Did he make it?
Nope, he didn't.
Nope, did not keep it inside the
I'm
uprights.
telling you, that wind is killing them.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to keep it here because they're going to kick it off right away, and we should expect an onside kick. So we'll keep it here. 5:41 remaining in the ballgame, 28-12. And that was another costly PAT miss because they've still got more than 2 touchdowns to try and come back with 5:41 left. You can bet your bottom sawbuck that you're going to see an onside kick here. Waiting on the kickoff. We thought they'd go after it faster than this. All right, here we go. Look for the onside kick, folks. It's going to be right into the hands of Carner. Did he fall on it?
Looked like he fell on it.
Yeah, Carner is going to be the man with the football for the Rams at the 50. Anything I should know about on that? Was that Clifton? Forget it. First,
we're going to get some current scores.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we still are unsure about that win and Forest City score. It just doesn't seem right that nobody scored any points in the second half.
I know.
This doesn't seem right at all. So we're going to look into that, and hopefully by the end of this game, we will have that information for you. Okay, final score, Batesville 49, Greene County Tech 7. That's not to be unexpected. Oh, wow, Stidham sacked. Back at the 45, loss of 5. Clock continues to roll, and he's not in any kind of hurry to get up off the turf. 5:28 and counting.
Current score here, Dave, is win 36.
That's what I thought.
Forest City 21 into the third.
That's what I thought. I knew that had to be. Okay. Well, I'm going to go on and put that other score that we had on the page. Meanwhile, back here, not much there for the running back on that play. I didn't even see who the running back was on that play. Was that number 3? Is that what that? No, 23. That's Sayer. I only saw the 3. Third down and long. And not much there. So it's 4th down and 15. And I'm thinking that Paragould's going to punt. What do you think?
Yeah, they're going to try to run as much time off the clock as they can. 14 on the play clock.
Well, punted out of bounds around the 30 or 35 of Blytheville. With 3:33 remaining in the ball game.
Yeah, they're going to mark it on the 36.
That is where Blytheville will take over. Down by 16 points. They can still get 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions and tie the game. Yeah, they've now corrected it on our source here. It's Wynn 32, Forest City 21 in the third quarter. BB 14, Nettleton 12 in the fourth quarter. And, of course, Batesville all over Greene County Tech, 49-7 final. That's positive yards for Blytheville up to around the 45-yard line. They spotted at the 43.
Looks like what, a gain of 7?
Yep, second down and 3. 3 minutes left to play. Clock continues to roll. From the gun, Clark keeps it himself. Got the first down into Paragould territory. Still on his feet and down at the feathers on the logo. At about the 42 of Paragould.
Looked like he was going to throw the ball.
Yeah, I think he thought he was going to throw the ball.
Yeah, I evidently didn't have an eligible receiver down there that was not covered.
Didn't have anybody open, no.
Exactly.
So now they move the chains and they start the clock back up. 2:40 and counting. Waiting on the snap. Clark taking all day to get the snap. Now he's under pressure again. Going to be dropped for a loss. Flag comes in. Was that a flag?
Yeah, it's flag on the play.
He's dropped for a loss of about 5 yard lines, driven out of bounds. They stop the clock at 2:18. We're going to get the explanation for this flag. I'm starting to get pretty cold. It's dipping down now, the temperature is.
Yeah, that wind really makes it.
Well, while they figure that out, let's take another look at these scores and see if we can update them. Nope. Still the same. The flag is against Blytheville. It's a face mask. Now, there's something you don't see every day. Was that a face mask or was that a hold? It was a hold.
That was a hold.
Okay, well, it looked like he had grabbed his face mask and held the holding sign up at the same time. Okay, let's look at it again. Ineligible receiver downfield. That one is declined. Holding. That one is accepted. It backs them up. Their own 46, first and a mile. $50-yard line, complete, and out of bounds. Well, they're saying run the clock. He kept him in bounds. Referee says continue the clock running. And Daquan Taylor gets up after catching the ball at the Paragould 49. We're down under 2 minutes. I think it's all over but the crying at this point. We're down under 2 minutes, and Paragould has a more than two touchdown lead. Paragould will win this ball game, and Blytheville will just barely still be in the hunt for a playoff spot. This really hurts their playoff chances. We're going to talk to Coach McCroskey about that in the morning on Double G Sports Talk Saturday. 90 seconds left to play. Clark looks downfield. Clark heaves it incomplete. That stops the clock, 1:26. (28-12) the score. You see that on your screen. Third down and a mile for the Chickasaws. About 20 yards, it looks like. And Taylor catches the ball and gets about 5 more yards. It's going to be fourth down for the Chicks. The clock continues to roll. 75 seconds to play. Ball is going to be spotted on the 46 of Paragould. 4th and about 14. Blytheville not in any kind of hurry now.
Now the clock's still ticking down to 50 seconds.
Yeah, and the play clock down to 12. I think they're trying to run out the clock and get out of here. It's cold down there. Clark takes the snap, fakes the reverse, keeps it himself, will not get a first down. The clock will stop for change of possession. 32 seconds remain. We will see Paragould take a knee, and we will be done. Final score is going to be 28-12. Paragould over Blytheville. I'm going to bring up the thingy jobber here and put that score out. Yeah, there's the knee we were looking for. That's it, folks. We are going to see Paragould unexpectedly win this game on the road at Blytheville. And now, as we wrap things up down on the field, we'll look and see 2 of the scores in the conference tonight are final. 28-12 here, Paragould winning over the Blytheville Chickasaws. And 49-7, Batesville all over Greene County Tech. Let's see if the other 2 games have gone final before we sign off the air. And according to what I have here, they have not. The last report was 14-12, BB over Nettleton in the 4th. And 32-21 win over Forest City in the 3rd. That's our last 2 reports of those games. Later on tonight, when they go final, you will be able to see the final scores of those games on our Facebook and our Twitter feeds. And then late tonight, you'll be able to see the updated conference standings on our football grid, our 5A East football grid, also on our Facebook and Twitter feeds. Brett, your first color commentating for football, how'd you like it?
It was a fun night, cold night.
It's a final score, 28-12. Paragould wins, rather. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow morning, Double G Sports Talk Saturday. We have lots of guests lined up for you. Very quickly, I'll tell you who they are. Coach McCroskey from Blytheville. He may not be in the mood to come over now, but we're going to try and get him to come anyway. He's scheduled to be our first guest tomorrow morning. Then Bruce Guthrie from the Paragould Daily Press Sports Department. Then the legend from the Harlem Globetrotters, Meadowlark Lemon. He is the most famous Globetrotter probably of all time. And then our final guest of the day will be Greg Ritchie, the head girls basketball coach at the BB Lady Badgers. I'm Dave Grimm, and that's Brett Carlile. And for Clifton Garmuth, who didn't make it with us tonight, we're going to sign off. Thanks for joining us on YourPrimetimeSports.com.
Good night, everybody.